You are now tuned in to the award-winning Comic Section Podcast Network.
In a world where comic books have taken over the mainstream, where the geeks inherited the earth, where the nerds have taken over the turf. Nerds! From the TV screens and movie scenes. From collecting your favorite pop toys.
They're figurines!
Where cosplay is your freedom of expression. Where cartoons and animes are your absolute obsession.
If you're looking for a podcast that shares that connection, you can find this and more in the Comic Section.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a brand new issue of the Comic Section Podcast, issue number 308. I'm your host, Jason, alongside my very talented co-host.
My favorite scientist is Bill Nigel, the science Gigel. It's Rigel.
Rigel back in the building.
Oh, what up?
Oh, man, it's good to hear you again, man. You know what I'm saying?
Be back.
The intro quips always eloquent, always.
Always.
And, of course, we got the homie back in the building.
What? We got Sean back.
Yeah.
Me and my tiny hands. I got my little hands.
I'm not going to lie. That looks, those hands look so crazy right now. But it do kind of fit, though.
It does.
This microphone feels so big in my little hands.
Man, oh man, yo. The little hands and the mic, I can't. And you know what's so crazy? The detail of the fingernails,
Dude,
man.
it's crazy.
It's like I can see the cuticles on there and stuff, man. It's insane, yo.
They've been manicuring. They've been taking care
They
of it.
did.
Right? They're so small.
Yeah. I mean, they look good, though. I just can't get over that, man. Oh, man. Well, hey, man, how's y'all week, man? It's been a minute. Roger, you were out last week.
It's true. I hollied my jollies until my sugar drum. I'm tired. I'm tired. Christmas season has been a lot of work for me. So
I feel you.
I am especially. I got sugar plum flare.
Wow.
Dancing in my head. I almost said sugar cum there. And I was like,
Whoa. All right.
Hold up.
You want to borrow the tiny hands?
Trust me, baby. It's sweet. I hate pineapple.
Man, no, I get you on that, man. I know holiday season would be, it's a lot. It's a lot, man. A lot to deal with. A lot of dealing with, crazy people. On their worst behavior. Behavior on negative 50.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's just like, oh my gosh, man, I'm so ready for this holiday to be over with. That's where I am right now. But Sean, were you able to put up any Christmas lights? I know you're not the biggest fan of.
No. No Christmas lights. We have a Christmas tree up.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
There are no ornaments on it. It's got little fake holly leaves and whatnot in it. But every morning when I come downstairs, there's always a new surprise that has happened overnight from one of the three cats.
Oh.
And then the back of the tree has all these massive holes from, I think it's Dash, our male cat. He just bounces into the tree and then pops out. And there's just,
interesting.
Yeah, he's a little hellion sometimes.
Just bursting out like a xenomorph in the middle of the tree.
Exactly. And then all the cats, they just lay on top of whatever presents are already underneath the tree.
Yeah.
So there's one T-shirt box that's under there. It's it's becoming crushed every day. So yeah,
man, oh man.
But no ornaments.
Okay.
Nothing is decorated at my house.
Oh wow. All right.
Just a tree.
Just a tree.
A tree.
I ain't mad at that.
We are not against Christmas, I promise you. We are just not going to be around for Christmas, so there's no point in going.
No point going. I get it. I get it. Nah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Normally I do go out, but no.
I feel that.
I was going to say, you got the Grinch fever going on there,
yeah,
buddy?
Right.
I do, but normally we are here, and normally I do have the house lit up, but I'm not going to be here for it.
Yeah.
I don't really care to do it.
I feel you. Yeah, that'd be a grind too, because you be putting up those lights, especially if you live in.
It takes all day.
Yeah,
all day.
And you got a bigger house, so it's like, all right, you in a 2-story house, man, and it's like, yo,
I got to use a ladder to get on top of the awning over my porch and then use another ladder to go from that awning to the next roof.
Yeah.
Your boy doesn't like ladders.
I get it. My thing is, and I understand why people just leave their lights. You know what I'm saying? Like they put it up once and it's like after the holiday's over, just unplug it.
So
it's like, hey, we good.
I looked into these. We are not paid or sponsored by them, but they're called Govee lights.
Okay. And
they're little small LED lights and you can do whatever. They're like Hue lights, but they're cheaper.
Okay. All right.
So like I was telling Chrissy about, I was like, okay, well, we could put them up and, we can have it set for, Christmas for, Christmas time. So it'd be green, red, blue, whatever.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, well, when 4th of July comes, red, white, and blue.
Okay.
When there is no holiday, just white,
there you
our
go.
house is lit up.
That's a good point. Good point. And that's really dope too for like, door dashers, delivery drivers.
Yeah.
They
Correct.
can't like, where's your light, your house at? Oh, it's the one lit up.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Halloween, like you can do orange and purple or whatever.
The only caveat to that is you say, yeah, it's the house that's all lit up, and then there's the house fire down the block. Like, this must be the place. No wonder they need DoorDash.
I get it.
But yeah, I mean, I just, we're not going to be here for it. So.
I feel you. Okay. All right. Well, we'll see what happens, man. It's holiday season, man. I just feel like I definitely feel Grinchish.
Yes, I'm ready for it to come and go.
There you go. All right. Well, hey, y'all, man. Well, now that we all caught up, y'all ready to go ahead and jump into some breaking news headlines?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
All right. All right, guys, breaking news headlines. And man, we got some news regarding the MCU. I believe it was earlier this summer. We, found out that Dr. Doom would be the next big bad in the new, I guess, iteration of the MCU. A lot of people were excited. People didn't know who Dr. Doom was going to be. We had our, suspicions who we would like to be Dr. Doom, but it turned out to be RDJ, Robert Downey Jr. himself, revealed at Comic-Con, and it was met with I wouldn't say it's divisive, but a lot of people had their feelings about that.
Indeed.
Definitely mixed reviews.
Very mixed. Well, after that, a lot of people were wondering, like, okay, so what's going to happen now? And it looks like we've gotten official word that one other person is coming back to the MCU, and we're talking about the man himself, Mr. Chris Evans, will be returning for Doomsday.
That was a big yawn there, buddy.
That's what I'm just like. All right.
Mm-hmm. And so the other caveat to this article is, so we don't know who he's playing. Like, it's not confirmed that he's coming back as Captain America.
That's right,
Rogers.
and that's why I said Chris Evans. That's why I said that. I did that on purpose.
Yep.
There you go.
Oh my God. Wouldn't it just be the most hilarious shit?
Yeah.
If they bring him in as some sort of like alternate universe Cyclops.
Oh,
and
shoot.
if that happens, I will kill myself in the movie theater. I will have a cyanide tooth implanted. And just the second I see Chris Evans walk in with a fucking red ruby visor across his face, saying, "To me, my X-Men," I will just crack it and I will be gone. Gone from this earth.
Hey, you pulling the Hydra.
Yeah.
Yes, I will pull a Hydra. I will pull a Hydra. That's exactly what's up. That's what this has stooped me to. That's what's going on, man. That's where my brain's at.
All right. Okay. Going down to the cyanide pill.
You know what? It actually would be cool if he actually was playing like Captain Hydra. That would be good.
Well, you know what? And I saw that, and I know a lot of people were wondering because obviously the run in the comics where he was basically, a Hydra agent.
Yes.
So I'm like, what if he comes back? I mean, RDJ is not Tony Stark. He's Doom in this, so I could see that. What about you, Sean? What was your thoughts on the news?
I saw it, and then I was like, oh, come on, man. They're just bringing, it's like they're running out of people to get into these movies. But yeah, I mean, what if they are bringing him back to play, a Hydra agent? Mm-hmm. But I mean, I don't know, man. Just move on to a different storyline.
Okay, you ready to move on?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I will say, like, I feel like it only made sense because of RDJ and Chris Evans and how like they were the tent poles of the MCU.
Correct. And I'm willing to bet that RDJ said, "Hey, come back with me." Mm-hmm. You know,
like, hey man, we partners,
right?
Like, come on, let's do it. We'll be different. You know, we'll be just different variations of ourselves. And you know, the first thing I thought of, man, I know my boy, man, Sam Wilson, man. Right? I was just thinking.
Had the job for 1 year.
Yeah, I'm like, God damn, man, for real? My movie about to come out, yo.
They saw those election results. They were like, well, shit.
I'm like, serious, man? Like, this is what we doing right now? I'm like, they just gave me my movie. You know what I'm saying? Tom Holland was giving me shit for the longest time. Yep. Now I finally got my movie. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to do my thing. And then here come Chris Evans.
Yeah, and I think not Paul Rudd. I think Robert Downey Jr. probably had a lot to do with him coming back.
Yeah,
he also had a lot to do with, was it Josh Brolin being Thanos? He had a lot to do with, I think, was it Paul Rudd or there was somebody else that he talked into coming and joining the MCU.
Okay,
and he was like, no, you need to come do it. It's a good time. So.
Yeah. Hey man,
I'm sure it is, but I mean, find somebody else. There's some other good people out there that can play something that they need.
I got you.
Yep.
I got you. Hey man, my thing is, man, I'm just waiting to see what's going to happen for Doomsday. Like, this is where it's like, okay,
True.
Now I'm even more intrigued because, okay, now you got these two that are going to be here, and Doomsday is. I mean, we're almost in 2025 now, so I'm already saying next year, 2026. I believe it's May 1st, 2026.
Yep.
So that's not too far from that. That really isn't. So it's like, all right, so now it's time to lay the seeds. We got Captain America first as far as the movie, right? Because we got the What If season. And then Daredevil, but I believe Captain America is the first MCU film
yes,
coming. So I mean, and then you got obviously Fantastic Four. You got the other ones sprinkled out throughout the year. So hey man, it's time to sprinkle some seeds, man.
Is he going to play a variant of Captain America?
I would love that.
Because of Deadpool and Wolverine, you know.
Yeah, it could be. That could be. Hey, who knows, yo? Who knows? He came back as
Cable.
Yeah, right. I'm just saying, or Johnny Storm, anybody, you know. I don't know, man. When I saw the news, I was like, wow.
Yep. And I'm waiting on Scarlett Johansson to be cast at Storm at this point. That's what I'm.
Oh, damn.
That's what
Storm?
Storm? That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. You know it.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't make me hate my girl, man. I love my Scarlett Johansson, man, but don't make me hate her. I'm not going to do that.
No,
you're not going to make me do that.
That's true.
You're not going to make me do that.
Scarlett Johansson would play Psylocke instead. The ultimate appropriation of Asian character. The entire premise of like the OG Psylocke is, a British woman took over the brain of an Asian woman.
Oh my God.
Like that would be it. That would be it.
That'd be it. Okay. All right. All right.
Sean's just like, shit, what? Are you okay, man?
Oh my God.
Just on it right now.
No
Look
shit.
at me and tell me I'm wrong.
No,
this
you're not.
This is what this bitch does, okay?
Oh my gosh, man. Come on, man. Like, damn.
I saw the funniest thing the other day. It was a picture of the video cover box of Old Yeller, and it said,
no,
probably horrible shit.
Oh, just go ahead and say it. Go ahead.
It said when Disney gets a hold of new actors, and instead of a yellow lab, it was a black lab.
Oh my God. Jesus, man. This is what we doing.
Oh, John Boyega, no.
Oh, not my boy John, man. God damn.
I was like, holy shit.
Man.
That's rough.
Man, that's very disappointing right there, man.
This episode is brought to you by Flavor.
Well, look, hey, I'll say this though, man. I mean, I'm willing to see it. I want to know what they're going to do. I do want to see, because I already know RDJ. I feel like he's going to kill this role. I really do.
He kills everything he does.
Yeah. Exactly. So I know he's going to knock this out the park. But yeah, I'm very intrigued. Now I'm already excited. I'm waiting to see what they're going to do. And with Chris Evans coming back, I'm like, okay, I'm good with it. I'm cool with it, man. I give me some motion. That's what we need right now, man. But I will say, moving on to our next story, another universe that that tried their fair share at trying to do their own version of a Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Oh God!
In the world of Marvel adjacent, I guess. But yeah, Sony. Sony.
Man, oh man.
Y'all gonna go see Kraven?
No.
It came out?
Yeah, it did. Y'all ain't gonna see Kraven yet?
No. Dude, so
No.
I saw you probably know Brandon Davis.
Yeah.
Okay, big podcaster, whatever. He goes into does all the junkets and whatnot.
Yeah.
He posted a photo inside the Kraven, I guess, theater in Brazil, empty.
Whoa.
Empty. And then he posted a photo the next day, I think it was, and it was rotten at 14%.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
14?
14.
Yeah.
Like, I knew it was going to be bad.
No, yeah.
But
I think that's lower than Madam Web.
It is. I think Madam Web was like 30-something%.
I never saw Madam Web, so I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, no. Yeah. I think like Madam Web was 30, Venom was 31.
Here's the thing, though, that Sony isn't getting. You got to have Spider-Man or something of a Spider-Man within the Spider-Man universe. You can't just have these fucking villains show up.
Yeah.
I mean...
Yeah. You're not wrong. No, you're not wrong at all. I mean, I finally feel like they finally caught the message. They finally figured it out. And apparently, a lot of people are saying, a lot of insiders, I believe the story came out from The Wrap. They're basically was saying that this is the last Sony Spider universe without Spider-Man, like, for the foreseeable future. But they got Miles, so they're gonna keep running with Across the Spider-Verse, and Spider-Man with Marvel, with the MCU. They're still sharing that, but that's it. So this is going to be the last. Obviously, I mean, you go through the list. I mean, you brought up Venom, at Madam Web, Morbius.
Oh God,
Morbius.
Yep, Morbius, and this one right here, man, is kind of like, look, Sony. Y'all tried 4 or 5 times, man. 3 times with Venom.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just not hitting, man. It's not hitting.
Here's what they need to do. What you need to do, Sony, because I know you and Ant, you talked about the box office success that like Moana 2 and Wicked had. Okay, so here's what you do, Sony. All right, because it's obvious that like really established like musical titles are really starting to make some money, especially when it's been done well.
Oh, he bringing up music.
Sony, you have the potential to do the funniest shit right now and create a Spider-Man the musical movie.
Oh, Jesus.
Do that. Do Norman Osborn doing his weird like military parading dancing routine at some point. Do the fucking, I don't even know. Apparently, I think Aunt May has like a ballad in that song at one point. I know Mary Jane does at one point. No. Do that. You'll get $1 billion in the box office. I guarantee you.
Wait, which Aunt May though?
All of them.
No.
All of them?
All of them. Every Aunt May.
Even the sexy one?
Even the Marissa Tomei Aunt May.
That's right.
Yeah.
Dig her up.
She turned 60?
What?
Or I think it was 60. 60 or 50, 55, 60, something like that. Either way. Come on now. That's Marissa Tomei, man.
Yep.
Putting respect on her name
There's
right there. All day. For sure. But man, damn, man, you want a whole musical of that's your idea to like
saving grace. That's your saving grace.
Do the Spider-Man musical as a movie, and you will save the comic book movie franchise and make yourself a gajillion dollars. If nothing else, I will go see it a gajillion times to ensure its success.
Oh man,
I'm gonna go with a hard pass on that one. That's not gonna work.
Go roll with that one.
That's just gonna make them want to sell Spider-Man to Disney. I mean, we're shit in the bed with this one, so
yeah, I mean,
we'll sell it to you for $1.
Go ahead and sell it to you. They ain't there. That's one thing I know for a fact. for a fact, they're like, you know what? Yeah, we tried, man. But they ain't letting go of that Spider-Man. They ain't gonna do that. So they know better than that.
How is it that Disney shares Sony Tom
Spider-Man.
Holland's Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And the other ones from the other movies. Mm-hmm. But how is it that the animated Spider-Man is not shared and your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man is going to be on Disney Plus?
Yeah. Don't know. But you know what? I even heard that they will eventually bring Miles to the MCU as well. So I don't know. Maybe Sony's like,
they should have already did that when they had Donald Glover and fucking Spider-Man.
I think there's still the plan. I think Tom Holland really, I think that he's only going to do maybe after 4, maybe like another 2 more or 1 more. I don't know.
Appearances.
Or just Spider-Man movies. And then eventually like, all right, cool. I'll go ahead and let's go ahead and bring Miles in and then go for Miles in, I guess. I don't know. But I am happy that Sony finally came to the realization all the money they've been spending. And it's like whoever's in charge of that, like whoever's the brain trust of the comic book side of Sony, where they're like, okay, we know Spider-Man is our gem, but like, oh man, we could so do that, Sinister Six, and we could still do all of these things. I'm just hoping that person definitely had a good.
Is fired.
Well, I don't want to say fired. But I'll say a good reprimand. There you go. That's a better word.
No, you got to be like Ari from fucking Entourage. And go in there with Sony's paintball gun.
With a paintball gun
and start shooting all these shit sippers who are coming up with all these bullshit movies that are not working.
Yeah.
You're wasting money.
Yeah. Nah. I'm sure that probably may have happened. We just ain't hear about it, but maybe.
I would love to give Sydney Sweeney my. Oh, never mind.
That's another one. What's going on with the whole? All right, I was having a conversation with some friends the other day. All right, and it's like the fascination of Sydney Sweeney, man. Is that like this generation's Megan Fox? I guess.
Basically,
that is.
She is.
Because I just out of nowhere, I'm like, yo, she's everywhere, and everybody I know loves her to death.
Gorgeous.
I mean, cool.
Gorgeous.
All right. Okay.
I can't wait for you. Is it Utopia?
Euphoria. For you, it's a utopia.
Yeah.
Utopia, you top of me.
Yeah, man. Euphoria, yeah.
Okay. All right. There we go. Well, Sony, hopefully you learned your lesson, and hey, man, keep making them PlayStations.
Yeah,
stick to what you know.
I'm just saying, man, you tried, you gave it a shot, but it's like,
that bed you sleep in's full of shit.
Just don't screw up beyond Spider-Verse at this point. That's
no. I think
that's safe.
Yeah, I think that's safe. I think they know better than that. I think they're like, nah. All right, well, we'll move on from that story to another story of another remake. And, Roger, this is our favorite. It feels like whenever you're on, that's when the remake stuff happens.
It's
the
true.
news comes out.
Yeah.
Well,
what we got now, Chief?
American Psycho.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, American Psycho, man. Looks like we're going to have a new Patrick Bateman. And this time, instead of your boy, you know what I'm saying?
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale, it will be Austin Butler, Elvis himself. Your boy from Dune, the bald-headed dude. Yeah. I know his name. I know y'all the Doonies.
Oh yeah, we the Doonies.
Y'all the Doonies.
We've been doing the Dune.
So I don't know. I don't know his name, but he did great. He did great to me, I guess.
He was. He was. Robin,
what was his name?
I want to say, or
he was just evil as hell.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but okay.
But it is, has come out that he set the star, and it looks like this is a new interpretation. So it's not a legit remake from the 2000 film. This is going to just be a new interpretation of the book American Psycho, and so.
There's not enough alcohol in this Flavor Aid. Right? Jesus Christ! Why?
Told you,
hey,
man.
Rigel.
The movie's so good. Why? Why do we need to fucking have people misinterpret the fucking American Psycho movie again?
Yeah,
go on.
Do Do you like Phil Collins? I fucking love that movie.
Such a good movie.
So you could
Such a
quote
good movie.
anything. Christina, don't just look at it.
Eat it.
Anytime I'm in the living room and Jane puts a drink down, use a coaster.
Sorry.
Hey, man.
It's just not possible. Why isn't it possible, you son of a bitch?
And then the best one, I got to return some tapes.
Yeah, gotta go. But yeah, no, man, it's going down, yo. He's going to be the lead, and it's not too much more in the notes when it comes to what it's going to be around. It's just going to be a new interpretation that he signed on. And I mean, do I think he's going to do? I mean, it's so hard because Christian Bale is such an amazing actor.
Oh my God, it was so fucking good.
So now, good. I mean, if I'm Austin, if I'm the director, I think it's Luca Guadagnino or Gino. I would tell Austin, like, hey man, just don't look at the film. Don't look at what Christian did. But you can't help it though, man. It's such like an iconic role that it's like he's going to have to win people over. I got to see. They really got to put some time in with the trailer. Like you really got to.
You got to make it your own. You can't go off of what he did.
Right.
You have to, man. You have to. And I'm not saying. I mean, Austin Butler's a good actor. You know. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. I really don't. That's why I'm like, well, when I heard this news, I'm like, huh. And I immediately went and rewatched American Psycho.
So good.
So did.
Yep. You can tell that White Boy Summer is coming back, whether we want it or not, just because of the bullshit like this.
White Boy Summer.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
We're in a forever White Boy Summer, all right? Global warming is happening. Donald Trump's the president, and Jake Paul fucking beat Mike Tyson in a boxing match, okay? That's it.
Hold on. All right.
Yeah.
Hold on. You got 2 out of 3 right.
Okay, that's true. That's very true.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson or Jake Paul did not beat Mike Tyson.
That's true.
They both
They both
took a dive and money, and now I think they were suspended.
It was so fucking staged.
It was
so staged.
Yeah, they were suspended.
Yeah.
So
I mean, they diving in that money, man.
Yeah.
They definitely are. But yeah, nah. I don't know, man. I don't know how to feel. You know,
dark days ahead when the White Boy Summer comes for us.
White Boy Summer, man.
They'll be able to light upon our land, says the farmer's almanac. Not as good as the bright summer we had last year. Certainly wasn't no wet-ass pussy summer either. No, that White Boy Summer got real problematic.
Hey, man.
Big old drought, that White Boy Summer. Pussy wasn't wet at all.
Man, White Boy Summer, man.
White Boy Summer. Makes the pussy just dry right up. Can't harvest nothing.
Jesus.
Yo, what's going on? Hey, look, I'm not gonna lie, man. White Boy Summer. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm interested in seeing what White Boy Summer is really gonna look like. Because there's gonna be a lot of white boys this summer, man. We got a lot of
gonna be real problematic.
I mean, you got a lot of big movies. So,
oh shit, Superman's coming out. Oh God. God damn it. Superman's coming out. White Boy Summer. No. Boy Summer. It's canceled. It's canceled. I'm done. I'm cracking the cyanide tooth now. That's it.
Hey, you know. Hey, man. I don't know what to tell y'all, man. I don't know what to tell you, but American Psycho, Austin Butler, it's happening. It is happening.
I wish I was fucking what's the actor's name? I hate his fucking guts. Morbius.
Oh, Jared Leto.
Yeah, I wish I was Jared Leto in American Psycho right now. Just fucking chop me up, man. Just chop me up.
Man. That just reminds me too, like of like films that like a lot of Gen Zers have yet to see. And I feel like American Psycho.
That is definitely one of them.
Because it came out in 2000, so they probably not even born.
No.
Like, so American Psycho is definitely on the list.
It's been heavily memed by Gen Z.
I was going to say, yes.
Yeah.
But they've never actually watched it and be like, oh, that's what it's about.
Yeah.
I'm the problem.
There was one the other day I was on Instagram, and it was, the business card scene.
Yes.
But it was Pokemon cards.
Yeah. No, I can see that.
It was like, and then there was another one. It was like phones and yeah. I don't. That's the only meme that I've seen of that one from American Psycho. But I mean, where he's dancing behind the girl,
yeah,
in the suit, right before he's about to kill her.
Oh man,
do you like Phil Collins?
That's it. Oh,
Suitsu Studio.
His earlier work was too abstract.
Too abstract for me. All right, well, hey man, be on the lookout. And I don't think I have a date or anything like that. They just announced it. They just announced the casting. So, hey man, I'm sure we'll hear more when the story develops. And last but certainly not least, I mean, you know, we brought up the Grinch a few times. Christmas is here, and some people are in the Christmas spirit, some not so much, and we totally understand both sides. But we talked about the Grinch, and looks like we got some news regarding potentially a Grinch 2 starring potentially Jim Carrey. Looks like Jim Carrey, he wants to return to the role of the Grinch, but he had one change. The one change is that he would want to be in a full body prosthetic green suit, but like none of the makeup and stuff.
Oh yeah, because that killed him last time.
Yeah. Because apparently, like it was so bad.
Hours on end in the makeup chair.
Yep.
So he's like, all right, cool, man, I'll do it, but you gotta digitize me and all. Like I ain't trying to be. I ain't trying to be in that.
I don't see why they can't. I mean, shit, they can make a red Hulk. They can make a green Hulk.
Yeah, you can make a Grinch.
You can turn Harrison Ford into this massive red beast,
or you could turn him into a whip with the fedora hat that a lot of people hated, like about, you know, just looking for treasure and all that good stuff, man.
I mean, I think that's what should be done. I mean, I don't think he should have to sit through hours on end. I think in an interview he said that he had to talk to a interrogation person.
Oh, I thought you were about to say therapist. I can see that.
No, he actually had to be coached by it was like a CIA interrogator that was like an expert in like rehabilitating people from like torture or something along those lines. That like because the processing was so
strenuous
that he had to be like rehabilitated to be like, yeah, no, you're okay, buddy. You're not going to be in pain. Like it's like. Yeah,
I can see that.
Actual hell.
I can see that. I so see that. But no, I mean, hey, man, if Jim Carrey wants to come back, I'm like, hell yeah, man, why not? I love the first film, and yeah, if he do it, I'm in. I want to see it.
Yeah,
I want to see it. But then again, it's like, well, I mean, part 2. What? I don't know, man. I don't feel like that story needs a part 2.
Yeah, it's like, okay, if you do a Grinch 2, what the fuck is it going to be about?
The little Grinch babies.
The little.
Oh, that's right. He and old girl had a thing at the end of that movie. That's right.
I do not need a movie that confirmed that the Grinch fucked.
What you think the Grinch do be doing up there, man? Like Grinch got a lady now. Grinch heart full of love.
That's right.
You want to spread that love.
That's right. His heart is no longer 2 sizes too small.
That's right. It's big now.
That's right.
It's big now, baby.
And where are you? I need you,
Hey, man.
I'm suffering here, man. Shit.
Come on, man.
The guy in the trenches.
Hey.
Fuck.
Hey, we can come up with the plot right now.
Shit,
man.
the mustard gas is coming down. Think about Grinch's big old dick and I don't want it, man. Get me out of here.
Hey, you know,
shit.
Hey, this is how you know M's like, hey, wait, if that's going to happen.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
Yeah.
That's what it's going to say, man. I'm willing to bet money. That's what's going to happen. You know it, too. You know that.
Big green dong.
Big, yep.
Slapping old Cindy Lou Who's mom right in the face.
Oh, man. That's true. Matter of fact, you seen,
yes.
Speaking of, like, have you seen?
Yes.
I don't like how you jumped immediately.
I'm going to stop you right there and just say yes.
All right. Enough said. Enough said. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Moving on.
Moving right on along. We'll see what happens with the Grinch too, and what comes out of it. But Jim Carrey did say that he would be open to it, and possibly a mask as well too. Like he's like, hey, I think he said the reason why, because at first, remember he said he was going to retire.
Yeah,
but I think he said, I don't know if he's serious or not, but he was like, hey man, I spent a lot of money. I need some money right now. Yep. I bought a lot of expensive things, and your boy pocket's kind of light.
But he's making money from Sonic.
Yeah, he's making good money from that.
Yep.
But
he doesn't have to wear a whole lot of, I guess, prosthetics on his face, because just the mustache,
yep,
and maybe like a little bald cap, and that's it.
That's it. Yeah. So I mean, hey, I can see it. I can see a Jim Carrey renaissance again. With this, and if he does come out with Grinch 2 and come out with another mask, who knows? Where can it go? Ace Ventura, another one? Nah.
Not another.
Nah, I feel you.
No.
I feel you. What else?
I felt like
that dude got a resume, man. So I'm trying to think.
Dumb and Dumber, when they did this.
Oh man, that was the.
Hold on. 1993 Dumb and Dumber was classic.
It was, but the second one,
no, it should not have been done.
Exactly. Yeah. That's my whole point. I'm like, let's not do that. Let's, Shout out to Jim Carrey, man. You definitely a GOAT, man. Shout out to you, bro.
Truly.
I pulled that joke on Jaden during Thanksgiving. The Westminster Dog Show was on. I was like, yo, Jaden, did you know that they made it a bulldog and a shih tzu? He was like, really? I was like, yeah, they call it bullshit.
Oh man, Gen Z, if you have not seen Dumb and Dumber, that's another film you need to add to the list, man. American Psycho, Dumb and Dumber, add it to the list, man, because you need it in your life. But yeah, I'm excited for it. I'm just excited to see more Jim Carrey, period.
Yeah.
So I mean, regardless of what he does, I'm here for it. But
he was always one of my favorite comedians growing up.
Yeah, 100%.
Starting out in Living Color.
Yep. That's when everything. Oh, what if you did like a Fire Marshal Bill movie?
Holy shit,
that would be good.
Or just like a mini series of Fire Marshal Bill skits.
Yes, I would love that. Put it on Max or something like that, man. Go all out, man.
Let me show you something.
You're
driving down the road in your car.
Hey, you think you see yourself?
Everything's fine, and I'm fixing. And then your cousin along and he runs into the back of a truck.
Oh man, yo, I'm telling you, man. Hey, another character, Gen Z.
Yes.
Go look that up right there.
Golly.
Oh man. All right. Well, that about wraps up the news that I have so far. So as always, whenever something drops, make sure you follow us at the comic section, because a news story drops every few minutes on the dial, it seems, man. So don't miss out on all the latest news and headlines when they break. And next up, though, we'll go ahead and move right on along to coming soon previews. Well, we got two to talk about today. Obviously, there's been other previews. I know we had recently, was it 28 years later?
Yes. 28 years later just dropped.
Yeah. And we'll talk about that really quickly. I mean, I would do the trailer, but it's mainly just music and, not a lot of dialogue. So, but what was your thoughts on that trailer?
I think it looks fucking great.
Yeah.
And this is coming from a guy that's like, I'm not like the biggest fan of the 28 Days Later movies, but like this movie looks amazing. It looks like a really, really good horror movie.
True.
Yeah. No, I'm very excited. I'm excited to see like what avenues it takes. Aaron Taylor Johnson looks great in it. Cillian Murphy, like, good God.
Yeah, he done zombie
Good God, yeah. Oh, so he went from being Oppenheimer to looking like Oppenheimer's victim, like real fast. Real fast.
That's a fact. Damn. That's a fact, yo. And the thing is, like, from watching that first movie, and it's like, damn, man, it's just hard to see him like that, Even though, like, after the first movie, you kind of like, all right, you kind of knew.
Right.
But still, when you saw it, it's like, damn, they got him. But I guess it's inevitable, right? Like, nothing but, like, freaking zombies around. More than like you gonna turn.
Mm-hmm.
That is true. Yep.
And I was thinking to myself, right? It's like, okay, well, what kind of, like, how long would you last
as a zombie,
or
as a survivor?
As a survivor before you get zombified, because it felt like it's like, you know what? I done lost all my people, my loved ones. Take me.
Nope.
No,
man. Yeah, come on.
That's quitter talk.
Yeah, I'm a John Wick these motherfuckers.
All right. Oh, okay. All right, John Wick. Okay.
I got enough guns and bullets in my house. I'll be just fine.
You'll be fine. Okay. All right, man. hey, because we all had that, zombie, plan. Like,
of course.
Zombie apocalypse happens. Where y'all going? You already got the place hit out. You already figured it out. Well, I'm just saying, though, imagine if you're like on an island, there's just nothing. And it's just like, okay.
Oh, nothing?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm fucked.
That's what I'm saying, right? It's like, what are you
I'm jumping in the water.
You in the water?
Yeah, I'm in the water.
That's right. They can't swim. Or can they?
I don't know.
Depends on the zombie.
on the movie, right?
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
yeah.
On the movie, yeah.
Was it World War Z?
Yeah, World War Z. They they walk at like the bottom of the ocean.
That freaked me out because I always went by that premise, right?
Yes.
It's like, oh, they can't get in the water. And then when I saw that's what I was like, come on, man, what we doing?
Yep.
What we doing, man?
You can't stay on an airplane because somehow they'll end up flying.
They end up flying
To the moon.
Roger, how long you think you would last, man?
I would like to think I would last a good. You know what? I will be. Let's see. I'll be fair. I'll give myself a solid 2 weeks, maybe.
Okay.
I feel like I could last a
2 weeks.
good bit there. You know what? The best litmus test for me is honestly the show Zom 100, the bucket list of the dead. I think I reviewed it on the podcast a while back. It's an anime that the entire premise is it's this poor studio executive working in Japan. He's completely burnt out, just miserable in life. And then a zombie apocalypse happens. He's like, oh my God, I don't have to go to work today. And he just starts finally doing all the stuff that he wanted to do with his life that he never got a chance to. He makes this whole bucket list of things that he wants to do before he gets turned into a zombie. That's basically what would happen with me.
Okay.
Only for... and I'll be transparent for the most part. It's going to be catching up on my video game backlog. Just locking the doors down. Okay, finally, fucking Elden Ring. Let's do this.
Okay. Good time to catch up before it catches you.
Exactly.
All right.
Exactly.
Okay.
What about you? How long would you last?
Shit. You got to take into effect that, depends on your age too. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all right, if you're young and spry, more likely you might be able to, but you get a little older, you ain't but so many places you're going to run. You're kind of tired already. Your bones hurt. And it's and if you don't have the weapons, let's say you got weapons and then eventually the weapons going to run out.
Yep.
So, damn, man.
You just move on to another weapon.
I don't know, man.
Everything's a weapon if you can be creative.
That's true.
Yeah.
You can do the makeshift stuff. I get that. Oh man, I don't know, man. I'll be honest, man. I really. You say about 2 weeks for you?
Yeah. Give myself 2 weeks.
Man, I'm just taking into account my blackness in this whole thing. So that also adds another layer.
Jesus Christ. Dude, and, okay. I feel like we need to I don't want to analyze that, but what?
Here we go. Where we're at? Ant doing this.
Get your scuba mask on because we're diving in.
Yeah. Is it just the premise of the stereotype of the past of it's always seems to be the black people that go first?
Pretty much. Okay. Pretty much where I'm going. That's where I'm going.
All right.
Because I feel like if it's happening, I feel like there's a director and it's all right.
You think God is in the director's chair being all right, black people, this is it.
There it is.
Gee, that's pretty fucked up. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm just saying I don't know. I'm just going by patterns, and I see every movie I see in the past millennia of freaking horror movies. It's hey man, black person ain't my odds kind of stacked up against me. I'll just say that.
Okay,
I'll say that.
That's fair.
I gotta have Tyler Perry or somebody make a horror movie. do that. You know what I'm saying? So that way I can at least survive a little bit. But
I mean, we literally have Jordan Peele. He hasn't done a zombie movie yet, but he's got we got a couple at least. So your odds are, it's getting better.
Yeah, two out of. All right.
He made 3 movies.
No, I ain't saying Jordan Peele. I'm just saying the directors.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. So
again, that's fair.
Hey, we'll see what happens, man. Spike Lee. Look out for me, man. Yeah. Spike, Jordan, Tyler. Who else we got? That's it.
Ryan.
Oh, Ryan. There we go. Come on, cool. Come on,
Cooler.
Bro. Come on, man. Please look out. That's all I'm saying. But no, not long. I said all that to say. All right, man. Well, we'll go ahead and move along to our second trailer, which is Harley Quinn, season 5. And I'm not gonna lie, I was surprised that this was coming because I thought it was over. Yeah.
I don't think it was over, but
Okay.
Yeah, it was interesting to see this come out, like especially as like they've been busting out these seasons like really quick.
Yeah.
So
and of course too, also like Max will like cut like some more shows too from
Yeah.
the platform, which sucks. I think that starting at the beginning of next or 2025 January 1st, they're cutting like more shows. So that's why I was like, oh, interesting. All right. Well, without further ado, y'all ready to take a quick look?
Yep.
All right.
What should we do for dinner?
Pie? Gotham's really gone to shit. Maybe Metropolis is just what we need. A fresh start. We gotta go! And leave Gotham?
Okay, it's not okay, but it's great.
Okay, this is one of those fancy-ass, rich-ass, stick-up-your-ass type places.
Say hello to Harley in Dutch.
Hello!
That's the definition of class.
We win!
Lena Luthor made me an offer to run the Metropolis Green Initiative. They get what I'm trying to do. Whoa!
Don't fucking eat me!
Did you have a tranquilizer gun for that one?
I'll be back to pick him up later.
Yeah, I can't promise they'll be alive.
Harley, violence is not the answer.
I shall forever rage against imperfection. This would be quite the challenge.
There's something bigger going on in Metropolis. Something catastrophic.
Kill the piss-smelling humans.
Ow! Shit! That hurt! You guys just do that normally? We got this! We're Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy, the bestest, most titillatingest, most excitingest couple ever!
I will not be taken down by artificial intelligence!
I will handle that. You just saved Metropolis.
Oh my god, I feel like you got the easy part!
Lois called Superman.
What? You don't trust Harley?
Oh, yeah. I'm sure her gymnastic skills and her short shorts will save us all. Come on!
Run this.
All right. What's your thoughts on that? Harley Quinn season 5. You in? Yeah. What we got? You in?
I love the show.
Yeah.
It's great.
All right.
Yeah, the last season was a little disappointing for me. I did not finish Kite Man Hell Yeah. Here's a review of Kite Man Hell Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't finish it.
Damn.
There you go. That's it.
All right.
But
okay.
yeah, no, this looks good, looks fun, it looks wacky. It's kind of weird because like they set up the premise for season 4 to be like, yeah, we're going to do the Gotham City Sirens, and then this is all, oh, we're getting the fuck out of Gotham City. Like, okay,
yeah,
whatever. I don't give a shit really. Just make me laugh.
All right.
So
Okay. What about you, Sean?
I've never seen season 1 through 4, so
damn,
All right.
damn, you're missing out on some good time.
I mean, it is very raunchy as you can.
Oh yeah.
see.
I gathered from the trailer.
Yeah. So I mean, if that's your vibe, which I think it is, man. Like you like the raunchy stuff.
Oh, Sean is a sweet and innocent. Goodness gracious, that's a baby angel right there. He's on Santa's nice list for forever. Mhm.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
That's what this.
Well, okay, well, for Christmas, I want Sydney Sweeney.
All right.
Or Anna de Armas.
Oh, okay. Now I see what you're doing there. I see your type. You got types.
I do.
I
do.
I'm not mad at it.
Megan Good.
Oh yeah, there we go. See, you getting in my world. Yeah. Now you going. Now I'm getting. Hey, we might have to.
Kerry Washington.
Come on, relax, man. Quit taking my ladies, man. What we doing here, Sean? God damn.
Oh, Kerry Washington, you're so beautiful.
Oh man. Well, you know what? Then I suggest you check out the show because it's so freaking stupid, but in the best way.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll check it out. I've been watching Arcane.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
I know nothing about League of Legends. I know nothing about this show.
Yeah.
Some friends of mine, their daughters watch it, and they got all excited when season 3 came out.
Mm-hmm.
Season 2.
Yeah. So I was like, all right, well, cool. I'll check it out. So I've been watching that lately.
Man, I've heard nothing but good good things about that.
Now I see why it's the most expensive produced
right.
show
You
ever.
see why?
Yeah.
They doing it. They doing it big. All right, well, we'll move on from one show to another show that a lot of people are very interested in seeing the next season of, and I'm talking about Invincible Season 3. Y'all ready to check this out?
Yep.
All right. Oh, shoot, almost dropped my phone. All right, here we go.
For the last 90 days, Mark's speed has increased 65%, his endurance 70%, and his strength 138%.
Fuck me! Way to make a fellow superhero feel inadequate. Glad it's not leg day.
You feel like trying out those new muscles of yours?
Sir, we have intense geological events all over the country.
Are you working with D.A. Sinclair? He turned people into monsters.
You don't waste people like that. You reform them. You killed Angstrom Levy. Should I lock you up too?
You know that was different.
Mark, we can be the good guys, or we can be the guys that save the world. We can't be both.
Kid Omni-Man is here!
He told me the O was for Oliver.
Cecil, I can never trust you with either Mark or Oliver's lives, no matter what.
Ouch.
Oliver, you gotta look out for other people.
You guys are in big trouble!
Oh, you want to call for help? Too bad. You're outnumbered and outclassed.
And out of luck.
And now I say something.
With you on our side, we can win this war. I'm not on anyone's side. I disgraced my people. So help me, Mark, and whatever that other kid's name is, stop the Empire.
What are you hiding in here?
The White Room is for my protection.
Protection from what?
From you, Mark.
Is that all you got? I will never work for you again. We're done.
It's time for a change.
In more ways than one.
You look amazing!
I don't know. Feels a little serious.
All right. What's your thoughts? Get a new suit. You know what that suit means.
Oh, yeah.
Shit about to get crazy.
It's getting real.
Yeah.
Shit gets real.
Yeah. I'm ready, man. I'm hyped for this. I ain't gonna lie, I was a little let down with season 2, though. I will say.
Oh, yeah.
I expected a little bit more. It's still good. I'm not saying it was bad. It was kind of like, it was cool, and then they took that long break, and that's when I feel like it lost its momentum for me. So, and to the point where I forgot, like, they released the second half, like, and then I was like, oh, shit, I gotta go. And
the exact same thing happened to me. Yeah, 100%.
But I'm excited though. I can't wait. I just want to see where all the plot goes. Of course, when Omni-Man and being on the ship and being like just captured, and yeah, man, I can't wait. But Sean, what's your thoughts on this, man?
I saw season 1. Didn't see season 2.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
But now after seeing that, I'll probably watch season 2.
Okay. All right. Heck yeah, man. Right. So wait, what's your thoughts on season 1?
I liked it.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah. Nah, man. Definitely one of my favorite shows.
Them two beating the living shit out of each other.
Man, that freaking subway fight, or like when they went through the subway and then the freaking, that shit was crazy. But yeah, after watching season 1, you definitely got to check out 2.
Okay.
And now, I mean, the great thing about it is, which I'm always jealous of, you don't have to you can just binge that. You don't have to worry about no long
I think that was my thing too. Like, so I watched season 1 when it first came out. So it was like, episode, day, whatever, when it came out. But now it's like, fuck it. I'm all in.
Yeah.
So
that's the way to do it, man. That's the way to do it. I don't know. Some shows, man, I'm just like, I have to watch it. I got to see what's like. I think that's one of those shows where I'm like, I should binge it, but I'm like, nah, I guess I'm cool.
That's how I was with Secret Player.
Okay.
We watched a couple of them the other night.
Already,
yeah. But I thought it was a once a week sort of release for Prime, but it's not. They're all there.
They're already there?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So it's only 8 episodes. And I think they're only like 20 minutes long. That's it.
Huh.
I will say though, if they are doing a Warhammer movie, they need to take notes from
Secret Levels.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. It was fucking good.
Okay. I'm hyped, man. I see that it's out, and if it's only 20 minutes, so I'm gonna be done with that in the night.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Like we watched 4 of them. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we watched 4 of them because I was like, all right, well, I want to get to Warhammer.
Yeah.
And we watched the Warhammer episode last night. That was the last one we watched. It was good. I think we have Crossfire, Pac-Man, and there's another one on there that we got to watch.
Okay.
But yeah, it's really good.
Dope. What about you, Roger? Man? How you feeling about the season 3, man?
I'm excited for it. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Yeah, like you said, season 2 was a little disappointing for me as well. But yeah, no, I'm excited to see where it goes.
Yeah. All right. Well, and I almost forgot to let y'all know, man, the date. So we got Harley Quinn season 5 that's coming out on HBO Max or Max January 16th, and Invincible season 3 will be on Amazon Prime Video February 6th. All right. And that about wraps up our previews, our coming soon previews. And as always, by the time this issue drops, I'm sure there's probably going to be 4 or 5 big trailers that drop. So make sure you follow us at the comic section so you can stay in tune on all the new trailers. Let us know your thoughts on all of that. You know, if you're excited, not so excited, let us know. And before we wrap things up on another great issue of the Comic Section Podcast, of course, we have our reviews. And yeah, man, we get to tell y'all what we reviewed, what we watched, and what we're excited or not so excited. If it's good, if it's trash, this is the time we let y'all know. And I will say, man, Roger, the last time you were on, you said a certain show that I may like, which was entitled Pantheon, and season 1 on Netflix. It was an AMC Plus exclusive, and then Netflix got it. And man, Roger, you know me too well. Man. You know me too damn well. Pantheon is fire, man. Oh my
good shit, right?
gosh, it's so good. Oof. Man, that first episode, I was like, oh, this is what we doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, yeah, it's like then the more you watch, you're like, oh, this is really fucked up.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Yeah. It's all, oh man. So, oh my gosh, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like watching it and seeing like just basically how, you know, I feel like this is where the future is going, you know, like, you know, putting your soul, or not soul, I should say, but your brain into a computer, uploading it. And yeah, yo, it was just the whole thought of it, and then the conspiracy about it and everything. I was like, yo, this show is fire. This show is so good. And I finished the first season. And I totally forgot when you told me, because I was already looking for season fucking 2.
And it's only available in Australia and New Zealand on Amazon. Yeah. It's the stupidest thing, Sean.
I just added it to my list.
Thing. There you go.
Oh
Perfect.
my gosh, yo.
Watch it, love it, and then feel our fury knowing that season 2 you can only watch if you have a fucking VPN.
Yep. So I did what I needed to do.
You got a VPN?
Nope.
You got a plug.
Yeah, I got a plug.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I went
Took to the seas.
I went to the seas, man. That's how bad I wanted to watch, and I'm almost done with season 2.
Nice. Okay.
So I'll just review season 1. Like I said, man, you were 100% right. Season 1 is fire. 10 out of 10, man. 10 out of fucking 10, man. This show is amazing. This show is like, and you were right on the head with it, like, because you were saying this one kind of reminds of like the Invincible style animation, which it is.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, man, the characters I was invested in, the dad that, you know, I won't spoil it for you since you haven't watched it yet, but just that whole dynamic, man. And then just the so much I want to say. Oh man, it's just so good. The characters are so like there's multi-layered, man. You think someone's bad and you're like, man, they're not all that bad. But then you're like, no, they pieces of shit.
Yeah.
And oh man, but it's all about just like, you know, again, like putting your conscious into a computer program where you can kind of like just live forever. And how to master that technology. Kind of like, you know, what Musk is trying to do.
Yeah.
Or I've heard rumors that he might be trying to do that, and other people are trying to, hey, you can live forever by uploading yourself into a hard drive and just, you know, you just be in another world. You be in a digital computer world, which I like too. That was cool. If you haven't seen it, I mean, of course, I guess it's an older show now, but like it's on Netflix, season 1, season 2. Do what you got to do. All right, to watch season 2, because season 2 was fire too. I'm like, it kind of picks up right where it left off, because that's why I was nervous about it. But man, I think I'm like 2 episodes away, and I had to like pull away because it was getting kind of late, and computer screen was blinding.
Yep.
So, but yeah, you were right on 100% on the money, man. That Pantheon season 1, 10 out of 10. Season 2, damn near getting 10, but I'm almost done. So,
all right,
I reserve judgment.
Hell yeah,
reserve judgment on that. But yeah, man, and so Roger, though, you went to
yes,
you went to go see something, right?
That's right. Yeah. So a while back, I okay. So there were a couple movies that came out during the Thanksgiving break, Thanksgiving weekend, and I wanted to take Alicia out on a little date night and whatnot, and and it really came down to, because I kept hearing like really good things about Wicked, which was surprising to me because I watched the trailer for it and I was like, this looks like shit. I don't know what you guys are talking about. This looks like shit.
Yeah.
But I kept hearing good things about it and I was like, okay, like, do you want to see Wicked or do you want to see Moana 2? Which I heard things about Moana 2. Apparently, Moana 2 was supposed to be a Disney Plus Originals TV series, and then they transformed it into a sequel movie.
Okay.
And I'm like, oh, so that's why that is the way that it is. So, yeah. So, still haven't seen it based off of that, but yeah, we decided we would go out to go see Wicked. Wasn't like super pumped. Like, again, you guys remember when the trailer came out for this? I was just that is a moment where I was like, I'm going to murder Ariana Grande, destroy that bitch.
Yeah, I do remember that.
And man, oh man, let me tell you, I have never been more wrong in my entire life.
Oh, what?
This. Okay, legitimately, as like the guy that like went into this movie not really like expecting that much, and also just like, oh man, I'm going to be watching Ariana Grande for a near 3 hours. It's a nearly 3 hour long movie. Holy shit, is this good?
What?
Holy shit! You heard it here, folks. I am coming back. I'm on hands and knees begging for forgiveness. I am holding space for Defying Gravity because holy shit, was this movie good? Oh, this is a good movie. Honestly.
Yeah.
Like it looks great. There's like a couple of reviews I saw online where people were talking about the colors not looking as like saturated as they could, or like looking as well. I can get that, but like, it worked really well. It has a very good like message to it. The songs, the music, and all of it. Which, I mean, granted, it's all the Wicked Broadway show, so like all that music is like amazing already. But these variations of it, even with Ariana Grande's versions of it, it's like, no, it works. It's great. It has this like just really great feel to it, like the entire time. Like as I was watching, I was like, this doesn't feel like 3 hours, but at the same time, like, so, and this is something I did not know going into this movie. Apparently it's a 2-parter.
Oh,
so the play itself, there's like an act 1 and an act 2, you know, and like the whole play by itself is like a near 3 hour experience. So when the title came up, it said Wicked Part 1, I was like, oh, okay, so they're going to let us know like when they're actually going from Part 1 into Part 2.
Yeah.
No, the entire movie, the nearly 3 hour long movie, is a mixture of both the book and the musical, and taking like strong aspects of like both of those mediums into this movie.
Yeah.
So they went whole hog with this one single act, and now there's going to be a sequel that's going to be Act 2 that will come out sometime in the near future. And holy shit, again, it's incredible. Like by the time you get to the finale where they do sing Defying Gravity, like you're just like, whoa, oh yeah. Right. It's It was a good time. It was fun. I'll even fucking say it. I hate to fucking say it.
Oh, go ahead and say it.
Ariana Grande did a great job in this movie.
Hey,
because she's playing Galinda, and she's playing like that blonde bitch that we all know. We all know that one.
Yeah.
We all know there's that one blonde bitch in our lives, and we're like, oh, God damn you. But she plays her so perfectly, and like so genuinely with like actual heart, and it's like. Oh, and the other thing is that I forgot with Ariana Grande being a Nickelodeon kid working on sitcoms, like, oh no, she actually is funny. Shit, I forgot. She's like one of the few pop stars that actually can act. Yeah. Shit, fuck.
Yeah,
God damn.
Yeah, you're feeling it. You're feeling the Grande.
I wanted that me espresso. Why am I getting the Grande?
Get that Grande.
I wanted a nonsense Christmas.
Got that Grande in his life.
Yeah, man. But no, all in all, it's a really, really great movie. Like, again, saying this as like the guy that like I had no real interest in seeing this movie
at all.
Yeah. And then I walked out of the movie theater like I would actually go to see that again in theaters. Like,
it was
that good. It was such a good time. So 9 out of 10.
Hey, turn up.
Fantastic movie.
Awesome,
if
man.
you have not seen it already, do yourself a favor and take yourself to go see it before Nosferatu, praise be upon his name.
Oh, he coming.
And Sonic the Hedgehog 3, praise also be unto he.
They coming.
Yes. Do a triple feature this Christmas, folks. Wicked, Sonic 3, and Nosferatu.
All right, man. That's what's up, man. That's awesome, man. We don't get enough of that. We don't get enough of like shitting on the trailer, and then when you actually like, man, I ain't trying to go see this, and you go see, you're like, man, this shit was pretty good.
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
Not just fucking good, it was fucking great.
Hey, man, even more so, man. All right, well, I'm gonna have to check it out then, man, because I ain't gonna lie, based on y'all's reaction to the trailer, I was like, oh yeah, I'm probably gonna pass on that. But hey, man, you might get me in the theaters, man. You might. I don't know.
I'm gonna pass on that one.
All right.
Nothing against you.
Yeah.
No,
I don't care for musicals.
Don't do the musicals.
Okay, that's fair.
I already know what part 2 is.
Fan?
Part 2 is The Wizard of Oz. There you go.
Off to see the wizard. There you go. All right. And Sean, do you have anything you want to review?
Yeah, so I watched a movie called Dumb Money. It was about there was a YouTube guy, and he was constantly he was in Wall Street before, but he was constantly watching the GameStop stocks.
Yeah,
and that's basically what that movie's about. It's about the YouTuber who bought into GameStop, and then they started the whole diamond hands to the moon, all that stuff. That was during. Was that peak COVID?
I want to say, wasn't it? Yeah, I think
so.
Yep. It was like 2021, like right when the pandemic was starting to tailor down a little bit.
Because the movie came out in 2023. But yeah, it was really good. And then it's got like Pete Davidson, what's the guy's name? Paul
Dano?
Paul Dano. Shailene Woodley is in it. A couple other people. It's on Netflix. But it was really good. Like, I didn't know that he had that many followers, it was a shit ton of college kids that put their college money into it.
That,
and then they all panicked at one point in time when the stock market froze or his streams froze, because he was like, is it time to sell? Is it not time? Holding on, whatever.
Right.
And everybody stuck with him. And then when he sold, they all sold and all that. And then it was like I think they tried to take him to court for, was it like insider trading or dealing?
Yeah,
or
he was basically
like
being like subpoenaed and interrogated by Congress for tampering with the market, basically.
Right. Yeah. But I mean, he's still a millionaire. He has all of his money.
Yeah.
And at the end of the movie, it shows you everybody that was involved that had bought in when he bought in and all that and followed him. It shows you where they were now and then how much money or their net worth was, because it showed you before their net worth, and it was like a bunch of college kids and their net worth was only like $2,000.
Yeah,
and then afterwards it showed like I think it was two girls. They ended up becoming, romantic with each other. And at the end, it said their net worth was like 50 or 60 grand. And then there was a guy who lost his job, but his mom was sick or something. And then like he walked away like $1 million or something after everything.
Ooh, man.
Yeah.
Man.
It was wild. I'm not gonna lie. I bought into GameStop when all that shit was going. And then I was like, I don't have the extra funds for this, so I'm gonna go ahead and sell.
Go ahead and sell it out, get it on out of here. Yeah.
So, but yeah, it was really good. It was a really low budget movie.
Okay.
And it was I enjoyed it. I gave it a 9 out of 10.
Hey, there we go.
And the guy, I guess he still streams on YouTube.
Really?
Yeah.
Shoot, man.
So every day he pulls up the Wall Street and the stocks and all that shit. Yeah, it just goes over everything.
That's so crazy because I remember we talked about that on the podcast when all of that was happening. It was like such a thing, and it's like I'm not gonna lie, man. Like Wall Street and stuff, it's still kind of confusing to me. Like as far as like, so I know I could follow a little bit, but then there, like I would try to watch certain things like what's like on CNBC where they have that big trading program. I forgot the name of it, but I would try to, tune in just to be like, okay, what stock prices on this, especially when it comes to like entertainment, right? Like let's say a big movie is coming or something and like whoever studio is, like their stock will go up.
Right.
And you kind of could tell like a little bit of the pattern and stuff. So, but that story right there was like, man, if I was in stocks like that, like would I would have done that? But then again, it's kind of like a risk, though, right? It's always a risk.
Oh, it's always a risk.
So
yeah,
I guess that's always a risk that I'm like, I don't know if I'm willing to take that. I don't know.
Because it was also like, so you had the GameStop, and then you had the AMC shit going on.
Yep.
And then, it was. I think that's when the Dogecoin.
Yes.
When that started happening.
Yeah.
Cryptocurrency and stuff.
Yeah. All that shit started going on. Yeah, it's definitely a big risk doing that. I mean, the guy that I work with, he's got a lot of stocks, and I talk to him about it all the time. And he's like, I got some money in this, got money in this, da 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 da. And then I didn't know this. You have to hold on to a stock for a full year before
you can like sell it or something.
Before you can sell it and actually
get money off it.
Yes.
Wow. You have to hold on to that shit for like a while before you actually get like any value out of it.
Calendar year.
What?
Yeah. So
there are some stocks that like if you buy into them like when they're ridiculously low and then something happens in the market to like make that suddenly like which is exactly what happened with GameStop. Then you can like make big money real fast. But like, the whole stock market's basically legalized gambling.
That's what I was thinking, right? I was like,
long-term investing in like certain things does pay off, and like you were saying, like you have to pay like into it regularly and wait like a full year before you actually like make any money. But it's basically no different from like a 401k or like a retirement plan at that point.
Okay, that makes sense.
Because like, so Apple, they have their big Apple event every September.
Yep.
So you just buy in now.
True. Okay.
And then once September comes around,
I guess, man.
Because everybody gets all hyped and out of shape.
That's true.
Been out of shape for the new Apple shit that comes out.
Coming. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. Man, I don't know, man.
But I mean, like, so the guy that I work with, he's got like, what does he say? He's got stock in Carnival, airlines. There's a couple other ones too. I can't remember what they are. He had one in. It was called Lucid. Never heard of this before.
Okay.
It's a car company, all electric. They were basically coming in after Tesla, but they shit the bed. They lost all their investors. They lost everything, and then he ended up just selling his stocks. But he I mean, you got to have a lot of extra
income,
side money.
Yeah.
To fuck with that.
Yeah, no. And that's the thing, man. I'm like, man, I'm not at that point, man.
Because it's crazy. Like one share of a stock is anywhere like an Apple stock, like one share, which you really won't get anything unless they have what's called a splits. I learned about all this.
Okay, all right.
Where they have a split, so your one then turns into 2.
Okay,
and your 2 turns into 4, and so on and so forth. So it kind of doubles itself.
Okay.
But like one share of Apple stock is anywhere between, I haven't looked at it today, but it's like $90 to $200. So you got to have $200 just to get one share.
To get one share,
which really isn't going to do a whole lot for you. So you got to kind of like
keep doing it.
You got to slowly keep putting into it.
Yeah, man.
That's why it's a hard pass.
Yeah, that's true.
I'll just follow the armored truck and rob it.
There you go. I mean,
pull a heat.
Yeah, at least you know where the money is. For real.
So, but yeah, it was a great movie. It's called Dumb Money. Really good. I enjoyed it. It was phenomenal.
Hell yeah, man. I'm gonna check that out. You said it's on Netflix?
Yeah, it was on Netflix.
Hell yeah. Add that to the queue. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone out there, man, that about wraps up another great issue of the Comic Section 308 coming to an end. And as always, man, y'all want to let the people know where they can find you. Sean, I'll let you go ahead and go first, man.
You can find me at Sean09269 on Instagram. I would say Wicked Waffles, but the truck is parked for the winter. So we are off the road until January.
All right. Nice. 2025. Get it back up and going, man.
Yes, sir.
I'm with it. All right, Roger.
You can find me in bed taking a sleep.
Hey.
Tired. And if you want to watch me sleeping, you can just go to Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok at flash.photography.cause, where I'd be posting my personal / sometimes cosplay content, and just I'll be sleeping in there, so I'll be live streaming while I'm sleeping. I also got a meme page, Always Sunny in Watchmen. You can follow me on that too, where I occasionally be posting the dankest of memes. And you can also follow my lovely wife, Alicia - That's right, I have a wife, Ariana Grande. I have a wife. You can't come for me. I have a wife. Oh no, that doesn't help. Oh no, never mind. Sorry. Forget that. Never mind. Yeah, no.
I had to play with Ariana if you want to.
No.
Put that grande on you.
No. I ain't want that. No, please. My wife, Alicia Joe, whom I love.
Good job.
She's Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok as well, with Alicia - spelled out.
There you go. And also follow the other half of the Gruesome Twosome and at Lucha _Vandross on IG. Also, OG co-host of the Comic Section podcast, Lil CO. You can follow them at Cut It Out Comics and Cosplay. And also shout outs to our homie Comic Book John. You can follow him on social media at Comic Book John and Bright Light Comics. And you can follow yours truly, J Rock the Mic, on Facebook, IG, and Threads at JROCDAMIC. But most importantly, as always, follow the Comic Section on all social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. If you don't stop,
hit it.
And of course, YouTube and thecomicsectionnetwork.com. Again, that's thecomicsectionnetwork.com, where you can find this episode, previous Comic Section episodes, and Comic Section Network affiliated shows. And most importantly as well, man, you want to make sure you rep that Comic Section podcast merch. Shout out to our merch partners, Exotic Enclave. Go to the merch tab, save yourself 10% off on all the items in the merch store simply by using promo code BESTFANSEVER, which all of you are. Continuing to support the show, continues to get the downloads up, subscribers up, all of that good stuff, because we're getting into 2025, man. So we need to continue to spread the word, get the algorithms, 5-star reviews, all that good stuff. And also on Spotify, you can leave comments and everything on there. I just found that out. And also too, by the time this comes out, I think we'll have our Spotify wrapped for all of our Spotify listeners. And we really gained in 2024. So
nice.
Thanks to YOU, man. We doing it big, man. We doing it big. Doing it big, y'all. But as always, though, thank y'all, and continue to tell a friend. Other than that, though, I've been your host, Jason, alongside my very talented co-host,
Sean.
Rigel.
And we'll catch y'all next week for a brand new issue of the Comic Section Podcast. Peace.
You are now tuned in to the award-winning Comic Section Podcast Network.